dating here. So what we can learn about the girls like this here. If I need to get on a camera here, this is a enough exercise here. Should I stay here? Should I go now? Should I take a instance here? What occurs here? Well, for me and somebody else. Unneedy about it, some mail about the clock here. So the individuals analyze about here. It's very good about this kind of analysis. You can analyze quite a lot of things someone commentating about here. What is it about the cursor on here? The living, what kind of things inside the brain here? Next, now the guy, is it the testosterone, the will the reproduction here to feel into explode sexual feeling, what makes people do all those things here? Well, who cares? I mean, when you know what all, I really recognize, I know all the time who are the best girls in the world here. And I don't know, I can everybody, every time they see, even say about here. If somebody's really giving up to get himself here, well, maybe not, but I don't care about it. It's all about what's fit for my interest here. And he also talk about this thing here. If a good person here, so it's kind of different thing. I didn't know it was such a kind of thing. It was a surprise. I didn't know that there actually was anybody because I was just starting out here and then just keeping jerking on here. So a beat in one here. Himself here was looking for a beast here. That's always every moment here. As a station, let's go to the boys that moving around here in south here, the touching around here, the station here. You are a case here, looking for sexual interest there, what an individual male. That's interesting looking for a sexual interest, I guess, for a cursor here. That's an enable, I'm talking about a lot of different things. Let's look around what I can do about the increases on sexual interest here. I need to increase my sexual interest here. The man, let's discuss if this girl past here. Are not indicated with sexual pastigation, girlfriend's past it always has to mean about the year, horrors of hookers, so that's made a thing around here. The two about best actions, so there's also a lot of sexual things are more important than he's recent here. Well, I was looking for what is allowed here. The noises, everything else. What are the offer worst here in the sauce here? Interesting. So individual has putting of the for life everything away in the sauce here. It's not surprised on nations that doesn't really as strong as with all that kind of a shit here. Gets the offerings enlargement doesn't mean that she has to looking for a chance here. Well, there's interesting looking for sexual partner excessive. What excessive isn't on a number. How did you recognize here? Well, how you get it, guys, and I go with myself looking for excessive for sex. That's the case, it doesn't work around here, that kind of way about here. You recognize the case, and you're not getting late with the content. Looking for getting late. If I'm looking for this attitude, I'm going just out there, just getting late here. It doesn't really case and work very well. And why is it so? What's so difficult here? It's not something like a me. It's something else about here. I don't know. Yeah, so there's getting the highest degree of the people listening myself here. I've got to be fun person, but this doesn't make any sense here. So that's what I'm looking for him. So looking for sense. He can be fun here, but I want to have a sex here, not be the best comedian here, award trader. In so here, it's like a look around here, applying these things here. I don't understand that knowledge here. I recognize here what mean. The usual classical things. I recognize of this things which are PUA or this is a kind of the terms here. A couple months example of reading of those are listening as a recognize about here. Those strings here. What are sexual things are turning off of this area, so those females friends. So I'm gonna go to say really interesting here. Here it is come. It's never of course that you wanna ask the curse. Here do you wanna do this? Do you wanna do this? Do you know that there is and you should be? Do you know you should be do this? You should be. Don't never ask do you want? Ever ask the question do you want this? Do you wanna touch me? Do you wanna kiss me? Do you wanna can I do this? Can I do that? Never ask can I do anything myself. I never ask can I do this for you? Then do you like kissing here? That's great pizza. That's gonna do you wanna kiss me? Never ask this kind of do you like a kissing? Do you like doing this? Do you like this? So a person likes something like that. Himself here recognize this different factor. Everything's so dark here. You're recording. That's when that somebody knows that you're recorded here. Whoa, I have a pin here. This kind of a nightlife doesn't see very well. I'm giving this action. It's a very good question here. Like someone says, yeah, looking for what causes million different factors here, make everything difficult here, and therefore actually interesting is the responsibility is never one individual's ever. Even he takes on choice on here. That's incredible thing around. But all the last they failed to recognize that thing. But who said no less or anything else than some self-interest for their own interest sake around here. And that's it against the reason. It's good to go murder every fucking individual out there. But anyway, apart from that case in here, it's understandable somebody angry if they're putting around here would have an easy sexy case here. It's returning about this direction. It's just discussing this on April getting a location here. As I said about it, why don't you do about the action of getting the Philippines here? So what do you need to put? I'm looking for this passport this here. Passport here is this passport is one of the way about the getting here. The condoms. Why am I so spending a lot of time here? Somebody else better getting around here. Doesn't work here. And so looking for a disadvantage. Just doesn't really care about it. I don't want anything. It has a sense since window about different people see what's the case. It's now verification here. Was compared here. Was see what's different people since is. I don't know, yeah, how do you know about the numbers here? Every year since if it was the case was those people here. There's other different things. But given that some years will have a finish a year. Well, meaning that some years he was asleep with all of different persons here, an unspecific number of these people. Even I can have a sex with it. It's all depend of the cursor on here, the device is, it all depend yourself here. No. It's all depend of everything to get your irrigation. That's how the sex depending here. See about it's very difficult, but just giving conditions like this, and let's see about the other things. Here is spending time. Also, that's a big deal about here is that he cannot use those qualities here. Interesting to say about here. Upset, mad, getting angry here, getting over. Here it is, recognize this thing, it doesn't matter here. That's great around here. I really like that thing. So when you go next time here, guys, here when you come next time, you know how there's a speaking here. And so here you recognize it was a really skill for having recognize this. One other hand to guys here. Alright, when you come to next time, please let me know about that thing here. Instance here. I like about the so what I can do about his other what's around here. I started that I don't know that I worry about chance of insults here. So that's a room is situation, sexual things, what a betraying is here. So what is this discussing? This is a very harsh one here. But from a double that every single time she uses it here. And so that well, that's gonna interest the STD. So I guess it's gonna get STD 10 years ago. What is the condition now? What STD? So I guess it says vanish or corner. But that's interesting question here. You're looking for analysis after his content here. Looking for physical body. What has happened here? The consuming here. That's make look. I mean, credit all the effort here. Couldn't do this kind of different thing. Was it really worried about here? Now somebody gets I don't know. For life, that's a disadvantage. That's an interesting thing about that way around here. Well, so we're gonna look at the Dutch in here. Instead, it attracts a high value here. I would be a master of a game to get an advanced gear. There's all different things here. I was intriguing about looking for those video concepts because this is insults there. Maybe explain a little bit of this is sexual terms here. Why need to pay on it? Just I mean, it's incredible. You can have hundreds of hours think about sex because I get absolutely nothing. Not hundreds, of thousands here. We go to thousands and 10,000 hours. So that's things which are going to be really annoying. So no odd cases. I guess there's nothing odd in reality about here. It's just out your mind about here. We don't know honestly how that the universe works around here. And you see about the reason why is it so okay. So it's very obvious here. It's not like I'm looking for and this. Physical is here, is a real causes here. This is a part of this thing. What I can do is angriness about here. Is I recognize how unfair it is the world here is. I don't know what to say. You have to do one thing about it. If you want to get, you have to focus everything yourself. Every moment it's only about yourself. Improvise here, so doing these things here, and develop his own soul from here. And how can I do about these things here? As I really confront this discussing and what has this to happen here, so that's how he's spending time, where he goes to this and that case here. Somebody spend 1 million hours thinks out of respect here. That's the interesting thing about here, looking for past case. And I don't know, this count is still past case, and it's on a past case, like even different past case, and past affecting of the current condition. This was, he said, it's difficult to get away from the past because of the affects in the modern time. That's the reason why it's difficult the past year. It's just how much the patient could heritage look here, but the home one night so that he's well good. What does help she does think issues here. And so here why I do those actually here. And so how I myself I suppose to hear the carry of myself here is a target excessively is an uncertain and star here. A possible station to about here on any age here. And so for a pro it's not a big deal. The questions are your number, okay, so whatever here, a coin here. I'm getting nothing here. And so ask about this question about myself, about the sexual terms. It's not only sex. I know I'm very good having sex here, but unfortunately I'm very bad to do other things about alongside sex. That's the interesting thing about here, like a male like me. It's not about that my good at sex was keeping me back, but it's that I'm able to do the auto actions with the requisite sex acquisition and resource acquisition, social acquisition, a million different factors here. And that's case really, today I've tried about these things about the problem is that I cannot get sex. As he said, about I cannot get sex because he doesn't have a. You can be the most talented sexual person in the world, and doesn't necessarily mean nothing here because you just are not there when sex happens here. That's interesting here. The things are not coming up here. You look at the sexual attraction here. Let's talk about the physical attractiveness here. I'm coming on the patient here, spending a lot of time effects and race under when still are preferred here. Looking for the genetics here. That's interesting, genetics here. One's genetics as to any factor here. And because of that, everybody, this genetical selectiveness himself here, I recognize the factor that one's genes, whatever there is, and are find to be unattractive. We look for all the individuals. Interesting about that. It's not about what is in the brain, some ideal physical look, or it goes for female and male about. There's nothing to about here. And the point also is nothing that they can control. Even the world like to be different. So somebody, I was here running that situation like this. There's one individual who want to have enormous sexual interest. And unfortunately, he's not sexually attractive a person here, and male about it. So that's a problem. He gets zero sexual encounters because there is no zero female have been around who's willing to have a sexual intercourse with him for a voluntary basis here. So that's a big deal about here. What this individual is something setting around. He had to be physical worker, had to be go around there, and every moment had to be taken advantage. Every moment here is to say everything. Just say about the sex, it's better. Even it's very it's not ever better. I know so. Unless person, I don't know, try to do something, but let's show about his. That's interesting about say about here why somebody should be or whatever it says and that whatever actions here. That the idea about here is not kind of a. It doesn't matter, it's not a respect, but even souls here. But whatever, everything is just mind about here. But that person did try about that's had to say about here. So cannot be said about here. No matter if the actions are deemed about or haven't recognized, it's not the filter here, and nobody can say well the person didn't try, said or respect here. Whatever he does about here. Of course, the way medium how it is on the response here. They're looking for the hands here. They're looking for the genes. I'm still looking for. I talk about genes. Can I recognize more things? The problem here it is that I haven't say enough what I have come in my mind here, but that he's not all the elements. So buying some things, he's gonna stopping buying because well, why? That's interesting. He wants to some kind of know those products beforehand. He buy about what these products are. They buy about compared to others. It's when it comes to buying the products, that's the interesting thing about it. He can of course buy every product there is without any kind of concern. But that's where the only danger comes from. He's just inhibited. But looking for back to sexual things here. Yes, I don't just